doing well. I wanted to make an update on my stash. I haven't made a video in a while, I know, but I think it's good to keep reiterating why this is such a good app. It has a lot of options for people to basically kind of create your own retirement or IRA, 401k, whatever you want to call savings plan, where you get interest and you completely control it. It's not through a third party. You're not paying a lot in fees. You only really pay like about $1 a month. But anyway, I made videos on this before, so I know you guys are familiar with it. But I wanted to update you because it's been a little bit. So I'm sitting at about $1,300 in my account and a 10% gain. So I have double-digit growth, which is always good. You definitely want to shoot for that. I still have Internet Titans sitting at 20% gain. Defending America, 17%. Live Long and Prosper, 9%. Money Machines, 8%. Raw Earth, 8%. I just bought Essential Europe recently, and Wireless Wonder is still down. I'm still waiting for the FCC chair to figure out what they're going to do with net neutrality. And once that decision is made, we're going to see if these companies, Verizon and AT&T, get a giant boost to their stock because they're going to be able to charge whatever they want for internet service. Central Europe, though, or Stash, I should say Stash recently got a couple ETFs that are out of the country added, which I love. It gets you out of the US currency and into other currencies, basically, and allowed to get into other markets and as well as different countries and what they're going into. But this one, particularly, you look at BGK, which I have on here, the Europe ETF. You can see it's been kind of trending upward very good. It's kind of come to the 50-day moving average here and bounced off it, and it's up and it's up and it's up, and then it broke below the 50-day. And as you can see on the RSI, it was kind of between 50 and 70 up here, and it's coming down right where this break is. You can see how it lines up. So this is about where I bought it once it broke the 50-day, and then it went down a little bit, and then now it's shooting back up, and it's above the 50-day moving average, and the RSI is coming back up. So that's why it's up a couple percent. Um, I wanted to also potentially get into some of the other ones because you have Pacific Powerhouses, which is innovative. Oh, let me bring it up on the screen. Sorry. Innovative Japanese companies take center stage in the investment. Look further, and you'll find the banks of Hong Kong and Australia. This investment includes powerhouse companies from the developed economies in the Asia Pacific. Now, this one, now again, look at before I change. I want to show specifically why I'm picking these. Look at this on a 1-year chart. So actually, let's look at this on a 2-year chart, more accurate. Because based on, I think, at least what it seems like to me, based on America's decisions in economics, as well as voting, I see a huge difference. So here's about November um, 2016. Here's about where the election happened, right around here. As you can see, this has been kind of going sideways, right? Not doing a whole lot. Again, this is the European ETF. And then after the election in America, at least it seems like to me, shoots up, right? Shoots up. And a lot of this, what was going on too, is when Donald Trump was kind of going around doing his world tour. A lot of countries are saying he's being disrespectful and stuff like that. And he was trying to rip apart deals and the TPP and all that stuff. Um, so I think that kind of has a play with it because it's kind of, other countries are kind of working together to take center stage. And the United States isn't going to be a world leader, which is fine. I don't think we should be a world leader. I think all our countries should work together, but I don't think we should be doing all the work for everybody. But at the same time, I do want to be part of a country that is leading in some way because I want to have that privilege. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be part of a better country that has privileges. But I just noticed that for this one. And then when I look at Pacific Powerhouses, which is VPL, on a 2-year, you see same thing. It's kind of going sideways for a little bit. and then it kind of peaks up here in November area, and then right after the election, boom, same thing. So this is the Japanese and Australian bank ETF, and it's been going up pretty good. And then the other one that's on here, which is the up and coming, it says, what do China, Taiwan, India, and Brazil, which I believe is BRICS. I think that's that, or part of BRICS, which is a economic agreement between countries. But anyway, sorry. What do China, Taiwan, India, and Brazil have in common? Rapid economic development. This international investment includes emerging economies that span from Latin America to Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. So another one that gives you an opportunity to invest in other countries' economies. But you see on the first one though, on the VPO, you can see it's up kind of high off the 50-day, and the RSI was a little high. It came down a little bit, but it kind of came back up, so I wasn't ready to buy into it. But on this one, which is ticker VWO, you'll see same thing. It's kind of coming up okay here in the beginning, and then again after November, the election, just boom, it's just been going up consistently. It's been staying above the 50-day moving average, and it's been steadily climbing. Now this one also dropped a little bit, and I was interested in getting in this one, but the Essential Europe ETF would just look like a better buy to me because it broke below the 50-day. The RSI was low and everything on it, and it looked like just a good opportunity to get in. So I just chose that ETF. I would like to get my hands into these other ETFs to add another element to my portfolio. Just having different countries and what they're invested in and stuff. Like for instance, China and India. China's leading in solar energy, and India I think is like the next or next behind them, and those are countries with over a billion people each. Each country has like over a billion people. So that's potentially a future where they recognize that alternative energy is going to be the solution, and they're going to invest more and more into it, and they're going to have literally billions of people buying it because that's how big their economy is, that's how big their country is. So like I think about that, and with these ETFs, that I should get in now and sooner, and then just play out the long haul. And seeing as these countries seem like since the election they've been shooting up, people have been investing in them. I think other people are thinking that way too. So that's kind of one reason why I want to get into some of these. But anyway, that was kind of a little off topic. I wanted to kind of just show where I was at with this ETF or with this stash. But that's basically what I'm looking at. So I added Central Europe, as you can see here, to my portfolio. I just put 50 bucks in. I always start small. I size in. I don't put it all in right away. I always tell people, don't just like buy it because, or don't like if you have 100 bucks to spend on a stock, don't just pay 100 bucks right away. Um, take your time, size in a little bit, start small, put into it what you wouldn't mind losing, like if you could lose 20 bucks and not sweat it, spend 20 bucks in this this app. It lets you buy fractional shares so you could invest as little as $5 so you're good. But in the meantime, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, I'm just waiting for a Jeet Pie and the FCC to see what's up with this ETF. I'm getting to the point where I do want to sell it and just kind of accept my losses, but I really want to see what happens. And I think they're trying to push something for the end of the year. We'll see. This administration hasn't had too many successes with passing legislation and regulation and stuff, but with tax cuts coming up, that's something both Republicans and Democrats want. So I'm pretty sure that's going to go through. So I'm pretty sure my money machines, banking stocks are going to shoot up. Probably live long and prosper, as well as going to get some benefit from that. Internet Titans and Defending America, I think, kind of would keep doing their own thing. Oil, I think we're going to continue to pursue oil. So I'm pretty sure this ETF is going to get some more attention soon. But that's kind of where I'm at. So hopefully, this, as always, this is beneficial to you guys. I highly recommend this app. I love it. I love Robinhood too. I love Acorns. They serve different purposes in how I invest. But Stash, I think, is just a really good app for people to kind of get started with. It gives you some good options. It gives you some good information. The layout's really nice. There's a bunch of benefits to it, and it costs like $1 a month. I mean, you can't beat that. You get to invest in your future. You actually get to have a portfolio. You invest in ETFs that are they move a little slower than stocks, but because they trade as groups, it's better. It's more like look at this graph. Like it's more steady. It's not like it's too sharp. It's not volatile, which is good. It helps people who are scared of the market, who can't handle big moves like buying a single stock of like Facebook or Amazon that jumps up and down rapidly. This is a much more easier way of going about it. So highly recommend it. Hope you guys are using it, and I hope you guys are making money with it. This is what I'm at right now, so I'm trying to do better. If I didn't have my data stocks that are killing me right now, this would probably be like 12, 13%. So it'd be better. But like I said, I'm holding on to it. It's a long play. It's almost taking a year for it to unfold. So we're going to see what happens by the end of this year. If nothing happens, I'm probably going to bail on it. So with that, though, that's all I'm going to do for today. Hopefully, I'm trying to get back into making some of these videos for you guys and get you all up to speed on what I'm doing. And, you can tell me what you guys are doing, and we'll just try to make it all better for everyone. Anyways, have a good day. I hope you all keep making money.